I've played my very first TV table match ever.
Look at his power draw.
And I've played some great shots, I've played some really bad shots. It was an emotional roller coaster and I'm going to share the whole match with you. So a huge thank you goes out to Kozoom and the EBPF for providing me with this footage. More about them during the video. And now sit back, relax and enjoy.
A very warm welcome to the second Euro Tour for this year in St. Johann in Pongau, Austria. Our next match on the feature table is a winners round 1 match between Ivo de Buchtenbutcher Aerts and André Schickling, also known as Sharivari. It's a race to 9, alternating the breaks with the 9 on the spot, and we are using the 3-point rule. So, illegal break to start the match, and I believe he can make the 1, just the opening shot is tricky. Would like to be on the left side of the 2, but he might be able to miss a bump on the 5 and leave himself short on the 3 ball. Yeah, many people do not really know André Schickling that well. I know he's been playing in the first Bundesliga for a little bit, the highest league in Germany, and has over 500,000 followers on YouTube, trying to grow the game of pool, sharing his insights and tricks. So I think it's very interesting to see him in action, as it's not a position you would usually see him in. Got a little straight on the 4. Might be able to punch out some angle and go 2 rails around the 9. No, he played super draw. Look at this. Needs a good bump. Could not have gotten any better, so a little fortunate, but put in a great stroke on the 4 ball. Perfect on the 6 ball, can choose to go forward. He's looking at playing the stop shot. Little preference, probably going up 1 rail. Oh, chose to go 2 rails and played a good speed on the 8 to go to the 9. So first rack goes to Schickling from Germany after illegal break from Ivo Aerts. St. Johann in Pongau, one of the most favorite locations for the players to go to. And what I hear from people around me, other players, they are a big fan of this location. And it shows in the numbers because they have 243 players, which of course is a great field. Bunch of champions in action as well, so plenty of action to come during the next couple days. Let's see what André Schickling can do in the break. Oh, caught it a little bit thick. Ball in hand. So good shape on the 3 ball. Basically the 2 to the 3 ball was the biggest problem on the table. Natural 2 rails position out for the 4. Can play the 5 and the 6 in the same corner. Maybe a little bit too much angle on the 4, so he could cross over to the top side of the 5 ball in this view. Stem right. No, 2 rails. Would have liked to be off the rail a little bit, but can still jack up. Stop shot on the 5, guaranteed to be on the 6. Yeah, Evo, pretty known for a wild style of play. Big shooter. I've seen him run many hundreds and out and basically looking like he would never play shape. Of course he does play shape, but he's just very fast, doesn't think too much, and yeah, it doesn't really back out of open shots. Guess he can float the 8 ball in. A little left spin. Seen something moving around the corner pocket, maybe a little fly, so this 9 ball to level the score, 1 each. Also attached to this men's Euro Tour, Dynamic Billiard men's Euro Tour, we have the Predator women's Euro Tour, I believe starting on Saturday. So we will have plenty of action all the way through Sunday. And it will be interesting to see who will win the title this year. Always a strong field here in Austria. Overcut the 1 ball just a bit and failed to make a ball on the break, and also failed to get to the 3-point rule, so meaning minimum of 3 balls have to cross the kitchen line, and for every ball you make you have to get 1 less in the kitchen. So in this case he needed 3. If he makes 1 ball on the break, he needs 2 in the kitchen. So Schickling had the option to either play from here or give it back to Ivo, and he gave it back, so push out. Not sure how much he can do with this 1 ball. Tending the 1 is really tough to judge, and there's a big scratch as well, unless if he can catch the 1 ball thick, but I don't believe Ivo has left this. It's not impossible to thin it, but if you don't practice shots like this, then it's definitely a shot where most of the players would not manage to get the cue ball back down table. Well, nicely done from Aerts. At least managing distance, not selling out, and yeah, decent result. Just only the thing with the shot is that if he hits the 1 ball anywhere thin or thick, there was a big chance to get some cover, but he hasn't, so had 2 balls to get in between and found the window. Still have to see a big shot from Ivo to get to the 2 ball. Does he get to the 2? Does he find the window? Well, he can go real first to make the 2, but I don't believe he will have a lot of future on that 3 ball. And the worst thing is you kind of have to shoot, because what else can you do kicking over this rail? So now he can play a roll up, 1 rail behind the 8. Maybe send the 3 ball towards the 9, just soft. Could also thin the other way, thin the 3 ball behind the 8 and the cue ball up to the 9, but I like a thicker contact over a really thin contact in general. Sometimes you have to. Or you play the combination because you feel confident. That's why I said Ivo is a quite attacking player. Doesn't it's really back off from a shot, and look at this result.
I mean, you have to say this is some pretty impressive shot making. And if you want to know where this tournament is from, this is the Euro Tour stop in Austria, one of the many tournaments held by the EBPF. And in this one, we had 250 players, some very good international players all the way from Europe, and also the top pros from Europe. And this is why I'm pretty happy with finishing 49, and I've played some very good matches, some even greater shots, and I'm going to share a lot of this with you on this channel soon. Best shots compilation, another match, a live commentary on this one with my commentary on the match. So huge thank you goes out to Kozoom and the EBPF. Definitely check them out in the video description. They do some great work. And now enjoy the match.
So last break, Schickling scratched in the side. Has to find the in-between. Ivo cut it a little bit too much and he hit it a little bit too thick. Try to get towards the 3rd diamond would be nice. Yeah, put a lot of spin on the cue ball and lost the cue ball, got a little low. Hasn't really left much for Ivo, and it's illegal of course, so that's why Ivo gave it back to Schickling. Let's see where he can push out. He's looking to find a window in between the 6 and the 4. Could also opt to push to a jump. He's quite tall, so could jump from positions where other players would not like it. But he's looking at the overcut on the 1 ball. Push to a thin contact on the 1 and bring the cue ball back up table. Yeah, for sure a shot that Ivo was not going to give back, but quite surprised he's played it way too soft. In general, if you make sure you overcut the 1, you don't really have to watch the speed. So good chance for Schickling. The German influencer, Sharivari. So let's see, the 4 I believe does go to the bottom left. I think getting on the 4 ball is the key shot in this rack, so would be nice to get to the left side of the 3 and maybe go 1 rail towards the 4 for the 4 ball in the side pocket. Don't think he can play inside spin on this and check the cue ball back to the right side of the 4. could choose to run towards the 9, and if you bump the 9 you have the 4 in the side. If you go in between you have it in the corner, but not the most ideal position to be in. Okay, so the 4 did go to the bottom left corner, so in that case not too tricky. I guess he's playing just stun, maybe a hair of right, 1 rail for the 6 in the right side pocket. He's played top spin, got a little bit too much angle on this 6 ball. So he's now looking to play the 7 in the bottom corner. I think this was one of the risks of playing the 6 in the bottom side pocket in this view instead of the top. More cue ball movement, so you are most likely not to get perfect on the next shot. Yeah, then again, quite in between. Well, if the 7 goes to the bottom left corner, I would always prefer to shoot to this corner, because if you touch the long rail with a decent speed, with pocket speed, the ball still slides in. Well, it looks like he doesn't like that corner. He's shooting to the other corner, and he's missed the 7. Yeah, and this is a small let-off from André Schickling. Yeah, good chance for Aerts to get more comfortable in this match. He's a good front runner, so whenever he takes a decent lead, he usually gets going, and it will be tough to stop. There we have Ivo Aerts' wife, I believe. I'm not exactly sure about this, but either girlfriend or wife. Expecting to have a baby soon, so they went to the UK like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and then now here, even though they both know it might be the moment, it might be coming, so must be exciting times for family Aerts. Okay, so now again he's hit the 1 ball thin, and just because he hits it thin, the corner ball, the 6 ball, did not get any speed, or at least it was too slow to go direct in the corner. And look at what is left for Schickling. A little firm on that 2 ball. Needs another good shot. The main thing for me would be getting from the 4 to the 5 ball. 6, 7, 8 is quite connected, so yeah, basically missed the 3 ball just because of the spin he had to put on the cue ball. I wasn't expecting him to play with right spin. I was expecting him to play maybe more left spin to check the cue ball. But on the other side, the tables, they're all brand new cloth, so always very touchy the first couple days to play on the new equipment. Oh, he found the window, and He might have ended up not too horrible. No, it's not. It's not great. Possibly safety behind the 7. Just to stay in control. Managed to get the 4 ball safe. But not the cue ball. Could go aggressive, but I don't believe there is many ways to get shape position on the 5 ball. Could try to go 3 rails behind the 7 where he is now and leave the 4 in the open, which he's on the rail, so I don't really like it that much as well. Yeah, he went for it and turned out okay, I believe. If you looked at the cue ball, you can see because the cloth is so new, any top spin will curve the cue ball forward, so it was really difficult to get on that 5 ball. Yeah, good shot from Arts here. Of course, will be easy for Schickling to hit, but at least he's got full cover and will have to play really precise kick shot over this 4 ball. Just because there is so much open space on the top of the table. Okay, good hit. Where does the 4 land? Not the worst of results. Expect him to place the 4 ball on the right long rail just behind the 7-8. Has left a window. Both players looking to find a little bit of feel for the table and the slide. Back and forth. Same thing here, just get the 4 underneath the 7-8 on the right side, the short rail. Don't really have to watch the cue ball if you place the 4 ball perfect. Oh, he went aggressive. Oh, didn't see that coming, but nice shot from Schickling, who is in a great position now to steal the rack. 5 ball in the side pocket, so 1 reel out. If he gets straight on the 5, not tough to get to the 7. But a little bit short again. So probably shooting to the corner. I would expect him to shoot to the corner. Yeah, nice recovery shot. Had to shoot to the corner. No way to get something on the 7 ball if he made it in the side. Yeah, left himself good angle on the 8. So 2 rails for the 9 ball in the same corner as the 8. Yeah, it was an important shot he played, that bank shot into the 6, because it didn't look too great for Schikling. Was close to being 4-1 down. Could make the score 3-2 now. And it is 3-2. So looking to make the 4. Get the cue ball towards 2.5 diamond, 3 diamonds on the left long rail. Possibly make the 1 as well. And failed to make either of them. Not the corner ball and the 1 in the side. Wow, can you believe what's going on at this moment? And this is a huge chance. I mean, Ivo didn't have to shoot the 1. He could have played it safe and just wait, but like I mentioned before, he likes to go and keep going. Got a little straight on the 3 ball. Would have liked to have more angle. Yeah, I got quite in between on this 4 ball. I think it still does go to the corner where the 8 is, but then he needs a pretty smooth draw stroke, draw right spin. I believe he can still hold a cue ball, and it doesn't matter as long as you get straight. If you are a little further on the 5 ball, they take it. Oh, he played this. Look at his power draw. What a shot from Andrei Schikling, who didn't look too comfortable in the first couple racks, but came out swinging on that. That 4 ball was great. So I guess just float forward just a bit. You don't have to get perfect. Nicely done. Perfectly in line on the 7 ball. Could be going 3 each, and yeah, I wasn't really expecting to go 3 each in this match because Andrei was struggling in the beginning and Ivo looked to where he was starting to find the gap in the match. Especially that big stroke shot on the 4 made this possible 3 each. So Evo adds to break 7th rack. Oh, caught it really thin. And also not a great starter on this one ball. Can play the carom into the short rail, bump the 2 and try to get the cue ball back down table. But the 1 ball is very wild. Could cut the 1 ball into the 2 ball and go up and down with the cue ball. That's what he managed to do, but no future. In the end, it's still a risk you're taking. You never exactly know where that 1 ball will be going. Unless, yeah, you play the cue ball in the center of the table. So probably safety on this one. Try to get behind the 9-7. And after that bank combination earlier from Sharivari, I wouldn't be too surprised if he banks his 1 ball into the 4-5. It's not a gimme, but it's also not like he has many other options. Oh. I do think he was trying to get the cue ball behind the 6 and the 1 over behind the 3, but he gave a great chance for Evo. So could play back and forth. Just wondering. He held it for the side pocket. Did he get straight on the 3 ball, or does he still have a small angle to work with? Yeah, looks quite straight. Might be able to cheat the pocket there. Could also choose to shoot it to the corner, but nicely done. Good recovery shot. Yeah, small gift from André Schickling. Quite a big safety mistake. And a good run out from Aerts to make the score 4-3. Eighth rack. Schickling to break. Can he find the in-between? Last time he put a lot of spin on the cue ball. Now does manage to make 2 balls on the break, but I don't think the 8 got past the... Oh, he made 3 balls, Okay, so in this case he managed to make 3 balls on the break, so there's never an illegal break. But not much future on this 2-ball. I do like to cut the 2-ball 1 rail underneath the 7 and get the cue ball 2 rails behind the 8, possibly 3 rails behind the 5-8. I'm not too sure if there is a bank on this 2-ball, and it also comes with big risk. Difficult to judge how much he can see of this 2, but the only thing I can see for him is to overcut the 2, try to get it next to the 7 and get the cue ball the other side of the table. He went all in on the bank, he's lost the cue ball, and well, you can't really complain about the outcome. Of course, he's left a shot, an opener for Evo with decent shape on the 5, but it's not a guaranteed. And yeah, well, he was also really close to the scratch, so saying that things could have been way worse. Yeah, I do think the 5 still passes the 8. Not really important for now, but more important for a later stage after the safety battle. Yeah, I can choose to just play the 2-ball to the short rail and maybe have small cover behind the 6. Oh, he went all in for the cut, but that's really aggressive. Now, I mentioned before the 5-ball does go to the side, but now he's always going to hit the 8-ball, or I would say he's always going to nip the 8, which is going to change the route of the cue ball. I think I would still play with stun to get the cue ball 2 rails. Yeah, and he's missed the 5. He was trying to hold the cue ball there and take a tougher 6-ball, but yeah, I don't know. A couple tough shots in a row. Yeah, nice confident stroke on the 5, but definitely wasn't trying to get this straight on the 6. Still can go to the short side of the 7. Cue ball back to where he is now to take another 2-game gap, especially in these alternating break format. A 2-game lead gives you a little bit of breathing space. So 5-3, Arts. Couple unforced errors. Both players have been struggling quite a bit with the break. And now again, Evo has been breaking the one really thin. And it's also illegal as far as I know, so Shikling can give it back unless he likes to play the kick and stick. Go one rail from the back, leave the cue ball behind the 6, and possibly the 1 ball could go underneath the 2 to get double cover. Yeah, did cut the 1 ball just a hair, and that's why the cue ball leaked out a bit as well. So not ideal, hasn't left an opener, so it's not like you lose the game instantly. But Evo could cut the 1 ball to the left long rail and the cue ball possibly next to the 8. Yeah, nicely done. Good shot from Aerts. This will put some pressure on Shikling. If you look at the score, 5-3, you're hooked. Time is running out, it's a race to 9, so when you get down 6-3, 7-3, things get really tricky. I do think the 6 ball is a little bit in the way, so either play shorter with right spin or longer. Nicely played. Yeah, played a good shot there. Don't think Evo can hit the 1 ball enough to carry the 3 ball in. Played it with a good speed and still had to bend the angle around the 6. So, jump shot for Aerts. Go Customs jump cue. Yeah, got close. One good shot for Shikling would be good news. Closing that gap 5-4 and him breaking. It's tricky though when you get so close to the object ball. It's difficult to judge how, if you are playing it thick enough or thin enough. I would like to shoot in the top left corner. Just because the slide of the long rail is making the pockets bigger. He certainly likes to shoot at the open pockets because the last time he was also looking at shooting that way. Oh. Yeah, not a bad try, just caught it a little bit too thin. Too thick, excuse me. Just grabbed the outer point of the corner. And another jump shot coming. This time he makes it. Hard work is not done yet in this rack because he can play the carom on the 8, but not guaranteed to be on the 2 ball after. I think he's past the cutting line, so to cut the 2 into the 8, it looks decent from the screen, but the cue ball will be flying around and it's a thin one as well. Might have to look for the carom to go one rail into the 8 and bank the 2 ball into the 4. Yeah, got second prize, got a little lucky. He can still hit a smidge of the 2. It's just tough because you're most likely to leave something with that 3 ball. There is a 1 rail into the 2 ball and then the carom on the 3. Would also send the 2 ball towards the 8, so if you make it, you have position at least to continue the run. Oh, a couple of rolls. Someone is being quite lucky. Last couple shots. Yeah, now I do like kicking over the top short rail. I don't like... Well, I'm not a big fan of these super close jumps, but of course the technology nowadays, there is jump cues that make these very easy, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this. Oh, he played the Massé. Oh, decent hit and has not sold out, but yeah, I just think at the speed you play the Massé, you're always... If you make the 2-8, you have a great chance, but if you don't, most of the time you would sell out, I believe. And I do... Yeah, I think there is a carom. You have such a big ball if you play with left spin over the short rail. Yeah, nicely done from Aerts. Or at least controlled the object ball nicely. In this case he said, as long as the object ball is over the pocket, I'll take it from there. Instead of trying to get really close while playing the combination and then lose control maybe. Did run a little bit further on this 4 ball, so can stun into the short rail or draw 2 rails out. Yeah, stun right, nicely done. Yeah, big rack, a lot of back and forth in this rack. Looking to go Evo's way. 6-3 would be the score if he runs out. Oh, doesn't want to be on the rail. Even though he's a big shooter, being off that rail just a bit would make everything so much better. And made sure to make the 6, but then again, put a little bit more stun in the cue ball. Think he can still soft Roll this in. No, he went twice. Well, he's looking comfortable striking the ball at least. Just his cue ball has been a little bit wild here and there. But like I mentioned before, it's also his style, so 6-3 Evo odds. And Schickling starting to be in trouble. So 10th rack. Sharivari to break the balls. Now has caught it really thick. No ball on the break. Almost made the 8. But almost doesn't count. And yeah, great safety for Evo. I think he can nick the 1, bring the cue ball to the short rail and make sure the 7 is right in between. I don't think there's many options. Might have to play the carom into the 4 and then a 4-8 combination. Don't think he can hit the 1 thick enough to get the cue ball in between the 4-5 and bring the cue ball all the way down to where he is now. And rail first. Yeah, was not able to get the cue ball out. Was able to hit it thick enough, but it was really tough to maneuver the cue ball out of there. Good angle from here. You can see a natural angle to drop down for the 2 ball, so it's just a make the shot in this case. Make the shot. Oh, he's lost the cue ball a bit. The bump, I think it worked. I think he can still make the 2. Follow the cue ball a bit, and the rack is open. Yeah, I have to say Evo is playing a lot better in this second half of the match. If you compare to the beginning where he let off just a bit. Still doesn't look like he's in the groove yet, just by the speed of the table, but he's always been a good shot maker, so improvising is not really something. It's not really a big effort for him in general, let's say it like that. Oh god, a little strange on this 5 ball. Yeah, just at the moment he was gonna strike the cue ball, there was a little fly. So, 2 real position. Center of the table, perfect. Yeah, looking Pretty good for Arts. 7-3 is guaranteeing a lot of breaks. On the positive note for Schickling, if I would be there, I would be thinking, well, he has not been breaking too great, so if you can steal a couple games and you start breaking well yourself, there would be still a decent combo. You can still take maybe the lead 8-7, or maybe get it to hill each. Make it a scrappy match, but at least get there to win the match. Two balls on the break. No open shot on the 2 ball, at least to the top right corner. And the 7 ball is blocking the 3. So maybe not that much value to play the 2 ball in the top left corner. What a mistake. Yeah, quite surprised. Still, like I mentioned, the 3 ball doesn't pass the 7. Okay, nicely done to get on the 3 ball, just barely got the wrong angle. Probably has to run into the 7 or catch it really thin and still move forward for the 5 ball on the side. Yeah, has lost the cue ball. Tough position to be in. Of course, it's a blind pocket to cut this 5 in the side. Cue ball would go 2 rails. Now you can shoot the 5-9 combination, but then again, like I mentioned, this blind pocket to shoot it to the side, and it's a long way up to the corner. Might have to consider safety. Unless you can also look at the score and say, hey, I really have to change something in this match. Let's go for a combi, and if I don't make it... Yeah, I did play it a little bit two-way. Was hoping to get the 8 in between. Has left the 5, but it's at least it's a missable shot. I kind of feel you have to shoot the 5. Center ball, you go 2 long rails. Yeah, hit it great. Wasn't really much more to do. Of course, it's still a must make in this situation, but oh, surprising miss, and I believe he got fortunate again. Yeah, the 6 ball doesn't go past the 8. Or tough to see, but I don't believe it does go behind the 8. So I do like banking the 6 ball straight down table to the short rail and maybe get the cue ball 3 rails behind the 9. It's a difficult position he's in. It's also difficult to play your best when you get tough leaves. It's a hard grind. You know, I don't mind what he's played there. It's quite an interesting shot. It's just that he hit the 9 with the cue ball. Still, Ivo is going to thin the 6 and get the cue ball behind the 7. Oh, caught a tick. Might be not okay. Yeah, it is not okay. So launch 6 ball, 2 rails. Yeah, nicely done. Yeah, I have to say, unexpected miss from Ivo on the 6 ball, which was gonna put him on the hill. Was gonna put him 8-3 up, alternating breaks. Is now 7-4. I think it's Schickling breaking. So possibly 7-5. That's how I usually like to think in the chair. Especially being down, I like to say, well, if he has maybe 1 or 2 dry breaks or he misses a shot, and I'm right on my break, you can put a little 2 or 4 pack together and get the score close. Yeah, then again, such a thick contact on the 1 ball. And a good opener also for Ivo. Doesn't have to do much with the cue ball. Make the 1. Come 1 rail back out. Oh. And he basically stopped the run by bumping the 6 to that long rail. 6 doesn't pass the 9. Could choose to try and open up the 9 ball right now, and get the 3 ball to the side, but well, he did not, so I don't know what he has planned for that 6 ball. 4 ball stopped right in time. Can still hold the cue ball, spin the cue ball around the 7, so left spin. And then I guess he's going to try and leave himself some angle on the 5. I was going to say, and then run into the 9 or the 6, but he's got straight and shooting over the 7 ball. So he's looking at going forward. I would like to stop the cue ball and play a two-way shot, make the bank and get to the left side of the 7. This is looking like he's wanting to go all in. Or is he overcutting the 6 to the short rail? Yeah. No, he did go for the bank. Wow. Such an aggressive shot, but look at this position as well. He really saved himself there. So it is Evil Arts who gets on the hill first. 8-4. What a bank shot on the 6 ball. I was expecting him to play to the corner and bring the cue ball up table in case you don't make it. But he was playing a two-way shot. He was banking it to the side and the carom on the 9. (8-4) and Arts breaking. Difficult for Schickling, but it ain't over till it's over. And again, it's so thin. So what could be last chance for André Schickling. Has to run out. So, small draw. Has to make sure he has decent angle on the 4 to run into the rail back out. So, stun. Maybe a hair of right, but nicely done. Perfect angle on the 5 ball. Could choose to just stun the cue ball off the rail and take a little bit more angle on the 6. The other option is to play with inside and go all the way to the short rail, but I like this better just because you stay away from the 7 and the 9, so you cannot hook yourself. A little bit straighter than he would have liked to be on the 7. Maybe a ball or two higher would give him a decent angle to go one rail back out. So looks like he's playing a draw. Cue ball back out. He likes to put that big stroke on there. Good recovery shot. Perfect angle on the 8. Just a hair of left. Check the cue ball off the rail to the center of the table. Oh, he went outside. Did like playing with check side more just because you're running towards your next shot. Had to play perfect speed this way. But he still makes it. 8-5 and oh, look at the cue ball. Whew. That was close. So 8-5, Schickling breaking. This is what I mentioned before. You know your opponent is not breaking well. So if you can squeeze out 1 or 2 good breaks, the match is far from over. But if he wants to have a chance in this match, he really needs to get that breakdown. Then again, a lot of spin on the cue ball and a thin contact. Cue ball going to the second diamond. Not a big fan of using so much spin on this break. Makes the accuracy tougher and most of the time takes off more speed on the balls. So it was illegal, but Evo instantly said, no, you can play. So push out from Sharivari. Couple options here. Opposite sides, long rail. It's one of them. Yeah, I played it well. And yeah, I played it really well. I don't think there is a one railer over the long rail in between the 5 and the 2. Which is usually the easy escape, so took away the easy escape. And now might have to go, well, he's looking at going 3 rails. I was wondering if he can go 2 rails, short rail, long rail, and nick the 2 ball. Oh, he is going 3 rails. Four rails. It's unfortunate not to have a better result, but great hit on the 2 ball. If he hits it a little bit more to the right, there was a chance to get behind the 5 ball, so it was not like he did not have a chance. And this is really sloppy from Aerts. You can read the facial expression as well. Got the 2 ball too thin and lost the cue ball on the rail. So I'm guessing he's going to roll the cue ball up on the 8 unless he's so confident to shoot the 4 ball to the corner and stun the cue ball off the rail. I think it depends. He's also looking at the 6. If the 6 doesn't go in the bottom left, I like to play the safety behind the 8. If the 6 does go, you can shoot. Yeah, so another chance for Schickling. So, could play the bank, 2-way. This time, he's chosen to play the 4 to the short rail and look at the scratch. Yeah, soon we will find out if the 6 ball goes to the bottom left. I would say it goes, because Ivo was playing quite attacking on the 4 ball earlier. Or is he going to play the bump now? No, it must go. I don't know what else he could play. Extension on it. Yeah, so the 6 ball must go, but from this view it doesn't look like he has the full pocket. Yeah, good recovery shot. Has a nice angle on the 7 to go 2 rails, possibly 3 rails for the 8 in the bottom right. Wouldn't expect André Schickling, Sharivari back at the table. Oh, did use all of the pocket there. So this 9 to seal the deal and get to the winners round 2. Ivo Arts takes the win against André Schickling, 9-5, and goes to winners round 2. Nice smile there from Ivo. So very soon we will have another match coming up on this featuring table. So make sure you stay tuned and we'll see you then. Thank you.
And what can I say? This was my very first TV table experience. I mean, if you want to get more insights, then definitely watch the live stream that's going to come soon. And depends on when you're watching this video. It might even is already available in the live stream tab on my channel. But I definitely enjoyed this one. I know I can play better. I made some mistakes, shot making mistakes, missed a couple of shots I should have made, I could have made, I usually make. Maybe here and there some questionable decisions, but overall I'm pretty happy with how this video turned out, with how I've performed, and it really makes me want to go back to big tournaments and be on the stage and try to perform under pressure and show you what I can do, because there is more that I can do than that I've showed in this match. I showed a couple of things here and there, but yeah, it was so much fun. I just watched the video back together with you basically, and watching this video makes me want to go and perform on a big stage like I used to dream about when I was just starting playing pool, when I was dreaming about finally becoming, or one day eventually becoming, a pro player. And this was just so much fun. Even though there was no crowd, or not a big crowd in the end, there were a couple of people watching, but having the knowledge, this is the TV table. Number one, people constantly walking by, watching you. You have the camera set up. You have the live stream with a whole lot of people watching via Kozoom. And I already had in mind, I talked to Kozoom if I could actually have that match. And I already had in mind, well, this is the match. This is the match I'm going to upload on YouTube, and that thousands of people, and especially you, my followers, that I want to show you that what I can do, that I'm not only the YouTube teaching guy who records videos on his home base, and want to show you that I can actually play, and I can perform, because people very often comment in the comment section, who are you, what did you win already, why are you teaching us, which used to get a bit close to me, but not anymore. With the success, there are also many negative comments, but yeah, I just want to show you that what I'm teaching actually works. And even though I didn't win this match, I tried my best. I tried to win for you and give you a good show. I should have maybe there are a couple of shots where I had in mind, well, if I pull that one off, if I play that shot, that would be great for you in YouTube. And it would have been, in hindsight, would have been the right shot. So, yeah, as you see, I'm still smiling. It was a great experience, and I definitely want to do more. And you're going to also see a bit more from the Euro Tour because, as I mentioned, I'm going to do a best shots compilation because I've played a total of 6 matches there. And I'm going to upload a full match that I'm going to watch either together with you as a live stream, or I might just commentate and upload it as a regular video. Okay, guys, this was my open, honest feedback analysis on this match. And as I mentioned, if you want to see more, go over to the live stream tab. It's might even there. And if not, make sure to subscribe to activate all bell notifications that you're not missing the live stream, because then you can actually be in the live chat and comment, and I'm of course going to answer some questions from the chat, and we're just gonna watch it together with my commentary, which is going to be a great time. I'm always enjoying doing the live streams together with you, so yeah, make sure to subscribe. Also head over to Facebook and follow me there, because I will announce the date for the live stream there on Facebook. This is what I'm doing. So just search for Sharivari Pool on Facebook or Sharivari, or head over to the video description. And yeah, long story short, I could finally take the time without thinking about watch time and just talk a bit to you. Because the video is over 1 hour already. So if I'm talking a bit in the end, it doesn't really matter if you turn off, because usually I have to be very focused on the watch time, not making anything that is boring to you. But yeah, just wanna take the time for the people who are interested in my opinion about the match and some things in general. So if you're still watching at this point, by the way, because I could understand if you turned off already, then a huge thank you for being such a loyal viewer or subscriber or supporter or whatever. And yeah, just thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you're one of those guys, comment leave a comment in the video description with an 8-ball emoji, so that I know that you are one of those guys. And yeah, long story short, we will see you soon on my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, see you at the next match. Take care.